So you're thinking of moving to Buckeye, but first you want to know all the information about it and make sure that it's actually going to be the right fit and the right city for you. Maybe you've heard of Buckeye, maybe you haven't, but in this video we are going to cover everything you need to know about the city, living here, homes, price, cute little downtown areas, everything, the good, the bad, and the ugly about Buckeye and what you need to know before you make the move here. We have a ton to cover, so let's do this. If this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything there is to know about moving to and living in Buckeye, Phoenix, or any of the surrounding areas here in Arizona, then go ahead and subscribe and click that bell for notifications so you can be the first to know about what is happening in Buckeye, Phoenix, or any of the surrounding areas here in Arizona. My name is Samantha. I'm a local agent here, and my team and I help people every single day just like you make their move to Phoenix, to Buckeye, and all the other areas all around here throughout the state of Arizona, and we absolutely love it. So if you are thinking to move, whether it's 9 days or 9 weeks or even 9 months away, go ahead and give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. All our information is linked below. Yes, that's our actual information. If you shoot a text to that number, if you call that number, I'm gonna pick up the phone and answer. I would love to talk to you any time of day. Any questions you have about moving to or living in Arizona, go ahead and give us a call. So like I said, today we are covering Buckeye. Right now we are in the cute little main street of Verrado, which is one of the main communities here in Buckeye. Now when people think of Buckeye, if you've ever heard of it, a lot of people are like, ooh, it's gross, it's dirt, it's just like rural farmland. And like 50 years ago, yes, that was absolutely true. There was not a whole lot going around here in Buckeye. But in 2017 and 2018, it was actually the fastest growing city in Arizona and one of the fastest growing cities in all of the US. There's been so much growth here in Buckeye and people are moving here like crazy. So there's been tons of building, tons of new homes, tons of development. I don't know if you can kind of see, sorry if you can hear the traffic noise, but Main Street is just right behind me here and there is a lot going on. So Buckeye absolutely has a ton to offer. There has been so much growth with the job market. There are lots of companies moving out here. Arizona is a very business tax friendly place. So we have a lot of companies, a lot of big businesses moving out here. So there's a lot of amenities, new jobs, schools, clubhouses, facilities, everything like that. But there also still is farmland. There are some rural areas. So if you want really big, beautiful, like brand new homes like this, where it actually looks green, like some of the homes we're gonna see today, it does not look like Arizona. It does not look like a desert. They are gorgeous. Or if you want just quiet, laid back, kind of more rural farmland living, Buckeye has both of that to offer, which is pretty cool. So there's a whole lot to Buckeye. It's 640 square miles. It has a ton of acreage, but it's also spread out. There's horse property out here, there's farmland out here, there's beautiful new neighborhoods like this on Main Street. So there's a lot of differences here in Buckeye, and you can have a kind of a lot depending on what you want. It could be a great fit. So it is very spread out. It is not easy to live here if you don't have a car, so kind of keep that in mind. It is a little bit of a newer city, and the average income for people living here is $88,000. We're going to see a whole bunch of different homes today, a bunch of different neighborhoods and communities, so feel free to come along. We're going to check it all out. Hi, how's it going? And we have a lot to see. We have a ton to cover, so we're actually going to go through, show you different neighborhoods, different homes at all these different price points, as well as different parts of the city, go through some information. We're going to wrap it all up with a market update at the end. So if you're thinking of moving to Buckeye, it would be a great spot if you love hiking, if you don't want to be in the heart of Phoenix and all the city and everything going on around there. Buckeye may be a great spot for you. It is farther outside of Phoenix. It's a good 45 minutes outside of the main Phoenix metro area. It's a little more quiet, a little more laid back. But there is a ton of entertainment, fine dining. Like I said, it's really grown a lot in the past few years. So it's not just dirt and grass and farmland. Obviously, they have some stuff going on, super cute downtown area, restaurants, shopping, dining, all of that. Really good schools. So it's kind of this great laid back lifestyle. So come along with us. We are going to go check out some of the neighborhoods, go through, so you 3 different homes, 3 different price points, and wrap it all up at a coffee shop with a little market update at the end. So let's go. Okay, we are here at house number 1. Wow, looking right into the sunshine here. Okay, we're gonna walk around the sides. I'm not staring directly at the sun the whole time. So super cute little house. We're actually on the outskirts of Verrado, which is one of the main communities here in Buckeye. It's newer. There's lots of different master plans communities. This is Sierra Hills, one of the top communities here in Verrado. So it's kind of near the outskirts of it. It's a newer build community. There's shops, there's restaurants, there's dining, there's all of that just within minutes of this neighborhood right here. So this first house is listed at $396,000. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom home, just over 1,800 square feet. So a good amount of size, good price. It's got really cute little like landscaping and bushes. It's, yes, desert rocks. You're gonna see that a lot here. There's not a lot of grass and everything because we are a desert, and so you have to be really mindful of not just having your sprinklers and hose running 24/7. But super cute house. It's a 3-bed, 2-bathroom, lots of great space. It was built in 2014, and it does have an HOA. Now that's the one thing about these newer, nicer neighborhoods that are going to be newly built. The homes are pretty. There's all these great amenities. They come with HOAs. Now that's not always a bad thing, but it is going to be an extra charge every month. You got to pay the HOA fee. This one is $91 a month, which isn't bad considering HOAs. But the thing that comes with HOAs in addition to fees is limits on what you can do with your house and your yard. Ooh, some of the neighbors have dogs, but so you are a little bit limited in what you can do with the color of the paint. You can't just like paint your house purple if you want to. You can't just build a big structure, add an RV gate or anything without getting things approved through the HOA. So kind of pros and cons of having an HOA. There is some extra fee, but it does ensure, well, hopefully you guys can't hear those dogs. They were super loud. Sorry about that. The HOA fee does ensure that everyone has homes that look great. The yards look great. It's well kept. It's well cared for. It helps pay for all the amenities. If you have pools or recreation centers or shopping, dining, all of that, all within the neighborhood and stuff like that. So like I said, this is newer and updated. This community, for the HOA fee, they actually have a clubhouse. They have a gym. And everything like that, which is really cool. So it is a newer community. You do have all those amenities, so that is what your HOA of $91 a month pays for. It is built out. You have lots of kind of different neighboring communities and stuff all here within Verrado, but I don't know if you can see like a little bit over these houses right here. There's mountain views. So you do have mountains kind of all surrounding you. Even though it is really built up, it's really nice and it's newer. It's very quiet and peaceful. That is the nice part about Buckeye, is for the most part, there's not a ton of traffic. There's not a lot of noise. It's peaceful and quiet, except for the neighborhood dogs barking. But that is the cool thing about Buckeye is, yes, there's farm, there's dirt, there's kind of more rural areas, but they do have a lot of great communities that are built up like this. It still has all the shopping, the dining. There's 55 plus communities, there's golf courses, there's all those amenities and everything like that. So it's not as like random and lame and dirt filled as everyone thinks it is. Now there are rural parts, but there are some really nice, beautiful parts as well, as you can see from all the pictures and stuff of this home and everything. So I'll give you one last look. The entrance is on, I know it's kind of funky setup. The entrance is on the side right here, but then there's also the front. So one last look at this cute little house. Like I said, there is an HOA in this one, but the next house that we're going to see, there is no HOA. So there's a little more freedom with that. It's a little bit of a different house, different feel, different community. It's out kind of more in the rural neighborhood. So we'll get to see that as well. So one last look at this house, and we're going to head on to house number 2 right after we drive through the neighborhood. Okay, we are at house number 2. So this is in kind of the more like cute, quiet, rural areas. You got like little farms all around. It's a little more outside of kind of the main busy city and stuff. So it's very quiet, very cute. Look at this. Look at this cute little place. You got all the trees and everything. It's a little bit more of an established neighborhood and everything like that. So if you're looking for something a little more quiet, a little more private and everything, this is gonna be the spot for you. So this is house number 2. It's listed at $500,000. It is 6 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, all of the bedrooms and bathrooms you could want. And it's just over 2,600 square feet. It was actually built in 1968 originally. So there's some really cool kind of character and a little bit of history in this house, and it's actually been fully redone. You can see in the pictures, everything was totally renovated, brought into like 2023. It's looking all cute and pretty, but it still has those really cool aspects of the original build, some of the brick wall and everything like that inside. So it's kind of got this cool like mid-century modern vibe going on, which is awesome. It's on 1/3 of an acre, so this lot is huge. You should see the backyard. I'm going to show you in the pictures. You can't see it in person, but in the pictures, it's big, it's beautiful. It has an amazing backyard. Like I said, fully renovated. Another huge plus of this one is there's no HOA. So aside from the HOA fees, that means you have a lot of freedom and flexibility to paint your house whatever color you want, build something in the backyard, put in an extra gate, do whatever landscaping you want in the front. So without the HOAs, in addition to saving a little bit of money every month, you have a lot more freedom about what you can do with your home. So like I said, we're kind of in the more rural area. I don't know if you can see, it's like a really cute, quiet neighborhood. It's at the end of a cul-de-sac, so it's very nice, quiet, private, everything like that. You can just hear like birds chirping. You don't hear any traffic or anything. Like I said, around us we have a lot of really cool farms and fields and everything like that, but you're only 10 minutes away from all the shopping, dining, restaurants, and everything of kind of the more built-up part of Buckeye. So if you're looking for something a little more quiet, a little more private, laid back, Buckeye absolutely has that, where you get the little kind of more rural areas and a little more privacy and no HOA, which is definitely a plus. So I'll give you one more chance to look at this. We're gonna drive through the neighborhood a little bit. I'm gonna show you the area. You can kind of see it's really cool. You just see like fields, mountains. It's gorgeous. So we'll drive around this a little bit and then we're gonna head on to the very last one. All right, we made it to our third and final house. If you made it all this way, props for sticking through the whole video. So this is house number 3. We are back near that beautiful Verrado community. This is another one of the smaller neighborhoods within that big Verrado build. Like I said, it's a really big community, master plan community. There's all these different neighborhoods within it, all different types of styles of homes, price points of homes, different amenities with each neighborhood. So this is house number 3. It is listed at $808,000. It's 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, so a little bit bigger than that first one that we saw. Just under 2,600 square feet, so way more space, and it's also newer. This is built in 2019, so just a few years old. It has a heated pool, tons of updates, as you can see from the photos. It's got the entertainer's dream of a backyard, and same thing as with that first Verrado home. This one does have an HOA. The fee is a little bit higher on this one, but it does come with more perks. You've got the clubhouse that's just for this neighborhood. You have a rec room, you have a gym, you've got tennis courts, you've got a huge community pool, spa, the works, and a golf course just for fun. So this one definitely comes with a few more perks, even though the price in HOA is higher. Like you can see with this one, these ones are a little bit different in terms of their style, a little bit bigger, more space and everything like that, and it's still super peaceful. Across the way, you just have kind of this wash area that's just like nature. There's a bird chirping over here. It's just really peaceful and quiet. You do hear a little bit of airport traffic noise. Every so often I can hear a plane that's going overhead, but other than that, it is really peaceful, quiet, and beautiful out here in Buckeye. But you're not like totally removed from the city. You do have shopping, dining. Like we've said a few times, Buckeye has really grown, and it's one of the fastest growing cities of the past few years here. So there's a ton of building, a ton of new businesses moving here, and a lot of people to fill those businesses with roles and jobs and everything like that. So this is going to be the third and final home on our tour. I will give you one last look at it. Like I said, Verrado is one of the highest, what am I trying to say? The most sought after, that's what I was going for, the most sought after communities, just because it offers so much, so many amenities. It's nice and new. The homes are beautiful. The communities and neighbors are great. Everybody, well, not everybody, most people who want to move to Buckeye really are wanting to get into these Verrado communities and these Verrado neighborhoods. So hopefully this gave you a good idea of some of the different homes. We are going to go run over to back to kind of that main area, that market, Main Street over in Verrado. We're going to find a little coffee shop, cute little coffee shop, get some coffee or chai, and do a quick market update for you so you can find out what is going on with the homes, prices, and numbers here in Buckeye. here at Ebb and Flow, a super cute little coffee shop here in the Verado community over in Buckeye, and I already drank half of my coffee. So if you watch any of my other videos, you know I am painfully basic when it comes to my coffee order. I usually just get chai and or coffee that doesn't taste like coffee because I just actually like the taste of the creamers and sweeteners. So honey vanilla latte today. Anyways, let's go ahead and wrap this up with a market update. So you've seen a couple different homes, different price points, different sizes, and different locations all throughout Buckeye. So we're just gonna wrap this up with kind of all of the basic numbers here in Buckeye. So average sale price throughout all of Buckeye for a home is $431,000. So that's just the average. There's homes higher and lower, as you saw today. Average days on market is 92. Now, in the past couple of years with the seller's market, it was way higher, but right now, 92 is the average days on market, and that means from the time that it's listed, from the time it goes live on the market to the time they accept an offer is about 92 days average. Some go faster, some go slower. The market right now here in spring of 2023 is starting to pick up. Homes are going a lot quicker. They're not sitting on the market as long. So that is starting to change a little bit, and we're gonna see the days on market probably go down in the coming weeks and months. The current amount of homes, like total on the market in Buckeye, just the city of Buckeye, is 813. So right now, throughout all the different rural communities and neighborhoods, there's 813 homes currently on the market here throughout the Buckeye area. And our last little stat is how many homes have been sold in the past 30 days. So just in the past month here in Buckeye, 143 homes have been sold. So there's a good amount of homes on the market, but they are still selling kind of quickly. Like I said, right now, things of spring 2023 are starting to pick up. And something to be mindful of if you are thinking of buying a home here in this Buckeye area is homes are going a little bit quicker than they were in the past few months. They are not staying on the market as long, and prices are still holding steady. So homes that are priced really well are gonna go quicker, and there's even multiple offers still in some instances. So hopefully this video gave you a good idea of what Buckeye is like, what it has to offer, different price points, different homes, different areas, and everything like that. If you ever have any questions about this video or any others, reach out anytime. My team and I are here to help. We do this all day, every day, and we absolutely love it. If you want to see some other areas, different cities, or different parts around Phoenix, feel free to check out some of our other videos. And like I said, if you ever have any questions or want more information or think you want to make the move out here to Arizona, reach out anytime, and we'll be happy to help. And until next time, hope to see you soon.